Konnichiwa YouTubers, this is Restock straight from Japan, and today we're going to do a review of G1 Predacon Rampage, also known as D-74 for the Predacons, and this was made by Takara, as you can see the little symbol here in the bottom corner. And before it was Takara-tomy. Let me show you the box as usual. Rampage is a lion, very similar to Razorclaw, and the similarities in the transformation you will see. And of course the same iconic box as Razorclaw. You can read the textbooks over here if you have that little red strip. And of course the man of the hour, Predacon. He's the man. Let me go ahead and open the box. Just pop that open. This is what you get, very similar to before. You get two guns, so you can actually dual weld guns. So I'm going to pop those out right now because we're going to use that. Pop out, of course, the nice little sword. And of course, pop out Rampage, because he's the man of the hour. Oh, look at him. He's not that bad looking. But because he pretty much looks the same as good old Razorclaw. There's nothing special here. Let me go ahead and zoom in. Actually, let me just keep it zoomed out. So, nothing special, really. Now, I can just show you up close here, personal. No, same gaps, same issues. You have the tails over here. His head swivels. Pretty darn good. Has a jaw. Actually, his jaw can open up if you wanted to. You can see the guy's face from underneath just like before. But the cool thing about that is you can put his two guns over here on his side. So he can actually attack somebody, so he's looking pretty fierce as it is. So not too bad, but unfortunately since he is the same as good old Razorclaw, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 because of the lack of originality. And guess what? He transforms pretty much the same. And while I got my arms out over here, first we're going to start with the back over here. Pop his tail in, of course, just like before. Put his legs in, just very similar to Razorclaw if you haven't figured it out. Put the legs out. Nice bright orange color too. Feet go out, just like before. Nothing special. So far so good, right? Looking pretty good. Same thing. Arms pull out, but the first thing we gotta do before we pull out the arms is make sure that you lower the legs down. There's a tab over here which serves also to remove his fists. Going to put his head down, all the way down, pop out his arms, get the tabs on the back, and oh man, they're tricky. That's okay, we'll get them out soon enough. So, tabs on the back, there we go, that's one. Another one over here. And of course it's not trying to get out, but that's okay if it can't get out. And I'm not going to sweat it. Oh, there we go. Use the sword for that purpose. And last but not least, his head, which pops into place and has a weird half head like Cup does. G1 Cup. I don't know what's the deal with that. So there he is in all his glory, looking pretty good. He could dual weld his guns, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to give him his awesome sword and one of the guns. And if you want to pop up the spare gun on the side, you can, just like that. So that way he can really attack. Articulation's exactly the same as Razorclaw. Head bobs up and down. He does have waist articulation. I forgot to mention that in the Razorclaw review. Arm goes 360 degrees. Leg goes back and forth. And of course, knee articulation and a little bit of ankle support. So, nothing special with this guy because he sounds like pretty much like a ripoff. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Size comparison time. There he is with Movie Brawl. And that's all I got, folks. Catch you all next time.